What is up, my memers and dreamers? Today, okay, just a little context. I had a small little series of review type of things on a totally separate channel going under my real name. So, I figured people liked it out of my little group of friends, and I might as well bring it back, but of course, I'll be reviewing actual product, and this time I have an unboxing, too. This is something that I just picked up from Amazon. This is the Pyrus Pegatrix X Goreene Ultra Starter Pack with Orla Cycloid and Darkest Rairazu. I got this one because I am planning on collecting all four of the main Fusion Ultras in Pyrus, or all five, counting Drago Exilitor, because I want a full Pyrus Dragonoid Infinity. Because you stick the Bakugan, it's like arms and legs, kind of Megazord fashion. So to open it, I have a knife, so I'm gonna be doing that. Um, I don't know how well this is gonna go, and I don't know how to. Uh, I don't know how like to format things into this sort of thing. YouTube is like, I don't know, it's a weird thing because like I kind of did it, but I really didn't because I ended up deleting all. No, I unlisted all the videos because there were a lot of my friends really like them. So I mean, it's whatever. Uh, I mean, I don't know how like good my mic stuff is. I don't know how to edit. I'm just kind of going in blind here. And I figured, this seemed like a pretty solid thing to start with. It's big, it's like flashy, and there they are. Alright, so we're gonna take out this. There's our cards, and our cores are actually hidden with this guy, who I will be folding up right now. Hold on. Give me a second. I think things are probably gonna get pretty messy over here. If you return for more than one episode, I guess I'm gonna fold this because I'd rather see it like the opening on camera. I guess that seems like a good idea. As I said, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm messing around, having fun. I think that's like an important part of YouTube, It's having fun with it. You don't just because like I remember the last time I did it, I kind of forced myself a little bit too much to just create stuff because I need to be entertaining or whatever. But YouTube is supposed to be fun. I doubt this channel will go anywhere. As in, like, I doubt it'll turn into anything. Like, I 100% am guessing I'm gonna have 12 subscribers who are all gonna be like, my grandma and like my aunt or something. But if it goes somewhere else, if it gets bigger than that, that'd be nice. This is just kind of a test run, this video. Oh my god. Razu does not want to be released from its shackles. Okay. Oh, it's already trying to pop itself right open. I don't know. I'm gonna force it here. Yeah, so I know this is Cycloid, this is Rairazu, and then this is Pegatrix Goreene, which I have not actually owned any of these in any color factions yet, so that's real nice. Alright, let me get the cores out of the box, and then I can throw that off to the side. Right, here's our cores, and alright, now, I think first things first, I want to get to our cards. I think this is the ones that have, like, the actual playable, modernized gate cards. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's pull. Alright, so here's our little instruction booklet. Don't need that. Alright, so I think, yes, that's a picture of, that's weird looking. I don't see any. It almost looks like it's pure Darkest, but I think that's Darkest Aquos. It looks more blue on camera than it does in person. Like, the purple in the neck there looks very purple in person, but on camera it looks more blue. But yeah, these are, and it's a fusion card, so it means that your backing goes to the fuse side in the current rules, even though one YouTuber is like, made up some different rules for these that like actually works a lot better and is a lot more entertaining. But yeah, you know. So this is Halcor Ramparian, which I do actually have a copy of, but uh I do actually have a copy of a Halcor X Ramparian, but it's in storage right now. I don't have it like right with me. So I'll just put that off to the side while we get into our other cards. Here's our Pyrus card, which is Baku Spin Blast. Then we have Baku Spring, which I have this in the hollow, like hollow super foil, because I got it in another pack, which was the legendary battles pack between the Aurelus Halcor Riparian and the Aurelus Pegatrix Gillator. We got Baku Spring and then Pyru Field. Ooh, that's a double faction card. I don't have any of these in my collections as of yet. It's Pyru Field. Then we have Darkest Rairazu with the Fire Fist and the Helix, which is that's pretty good, honestly. I mean, I don't know the meta very well, but I do know that Helixes are really good right now because of Aquos Core Hyderus, because that like they're super crazy. It also brings a Fire Fist, which plus that with that 9 damage, that's a lot of damage. So I mean, I could see it in like the damage win stacks doing pretty good, pretty solid. Then we have Pegatrix Goreene Ultra with 2 Helixes, only a 2-cost fusion, which isn't bad for fusion, but not that good of a fusion anyway. 703, no ability, so it's like there's no reason to use it, honestly. It's just kind of useless at the moment. And then Cycloid with a bad core lineup of Fish Shield, except for that's honestly okay with the because of the fist, because of the extra bonuses. It's maybe usable, because Fist and Shield right now are only used as gear reduction cores, which basically just means that the energy from the core, the energy to play gears is reduced. So I mean, Rairazu is probably the best one, like if you're gonna use anything competitively, but Cycloid is okay, and then you're not gonna get the only reason that Pirate Pegatrix Goreene exists is because it looks cool. Well, it looks like somebody's trying to pop open down here. So I guess I'll go straight to Cycloid because he's already aggressively trying to get himself open. Alright, so there is that, and our magnet is right here. So I'm going to hold that down, and of course it doesn't open. Alright, hold on. Alright, so there is our Aurelus Cycloid. Cycloid is in our OG Bakugan from the original series. There was Cycloid, he was a Cyclops. They kind of made his design a little bit different nowadays, because he used to have these like big jaws. And I'll put up a picture on screen right now, remember, of what Cycloid looked like in the original series. And I like him. I like the Cycloid design. It kind of reminds me a lot of Gortheon. I just want to say B1 when I mean Core, but Core Gortheon from Battle Planet. Because of how it doesn't really have back legs, but it kind of springs forward, and it has these big front arms. And I also, just for comparison's sake, from the original series, I have Clafe, which was the legendary warrior of Vestroia, for Subterra, which Aurelus replaced, but I kind of see it as more of a spiritual successor, if anything. And I don't know, they're pretty cool, you know. And Subterra is my favorite, so Aurelus is also my favorite. So I'm moving those two off to the side, and then here's Rairazu, which is a weird one because it's like, I know in the show it's like Brawler is a cat, and it's also like a weird plant creature. It's like a Venus flytrap Bakugan. Oh, this one doesn't open very well. It looks very... It's very reminiscent of older Bakugan, because it just has the legs that pop out and has this. It actually looks quite a bit like it follows a lot of the same transformation scheme as Vicerox from Battle Planet, Core Vicerox. I like it. I like the look of it. I like how the purple kind of comes together on that, and I like how he has no eyes, because it's a neat little detail. It kind of looks like a xenomorph from the Alien series. It's Darkest, obviously. And I don't know, that's pretty cool. And then, as for comparison's sake, I grabbed my Exedra, because I figured it's another multiple-headed Darkest Bakugan. And they kind of have a similar thing where they have like this main shed of heads that, or the main head that comes up in the middle, and then the two side ones. And then that's kind of hard to see. It's really hard to see on camera, but in person you can see it a lot better. But there's molded heads in there, like dragon faces. And so yeah, I like Rairaz. He's very spherical for his shape. He looks a lot like Vicerox, but he's kind of less of the top. It's like a lot of the ball form is just this bottom half. But he's cool. He's cool. All right, now time for the interesting one, which is this is Pegatrix Goreene, which I really like how they do the dual factions because it's like super symmetrical, and I really love that. I've got I really like symmetry, and I'm trying to find the magnet. Okay. All right, yeah, because I like how a lot of these have designs that even though it isn't the actual arrow, it's like that looks like arrows. So like even if you're just kind of trying to figure out what you're looking for, that looks like it, even if you're not looking straight at it. So I think, okay. All right, let me just pop them open, or her, or whatever. I don't know. How are they dealing with that, considering the fact that Goreene is a Goreen's a male, so, or at least he's a male voice actor, and then Pegatrix is clearly supposed to be female, or at least has a female voice actor. I don't know if Bakugan have gender. They're probably. I mean, it's been a while since I've watched the show, but I imagine they do, because I think they use pronouns, but whatever. I like the green on the shoulders quite a bit, and I really like the red with the gold highlights. It reminds me quite a bit of. Oh God, I don't have it out. Okay, but it reminds me quite a... Oh, actually, I have it right here. I just found it. This is the Dragonoid that came with Maxis Drago, which is this sort of gold... had these gold highlights, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. And I really... Because, like, Aurelus is my favorite faction, and I really like Pyrus Aurelus because it really looks neat. And then Ventus is probably number 3 on the list, but... I don't know. I really like Pyrus as my second because my favorite color is orange. So I really like how it has the orange details. Even though this is just barely has any orange on it except for on the head. It's the only other details are the green and then the gold, which has these nice gold wings, and that's really neat. And I also have this is going to take a second to transform because for some reason they decided to give all the Ultra Pegatrixes like a million sort of extra parts versus a lot of the other Gons. Like if you wanted to pull out like a Dragonoid or something, well, actually that's not a good idea. That's not a good comparison because he also has quite a few extra parts in the Armored Alliance. So this is the Armored Alliance Pyrus Pegatrix. So here's a little sort of comparison shot. This one's clear just because it's like a special treatment, I guess. And I like the head shape on this one quite a bit more. It looks more like Pegatrix, but I do prefer how big the wings are. It almost looks like they were planning on making the wings unfold on this one because there's like a little split down the center, but there's no way, there's no like joint or anything there, so I don't know. And I guess this is supposed to be like actually canonical, like to the design. Let me pull up the card real quick, and that's this one obviously, but I think. No, not really. But there is the eye of Goreene on the stomach there, which I like it, and because obviously they couldn't really put it down here because it's a gap because of the transformation. They put it up here, so that's that. And then I also have just like really quick, I have this is my Aquos Goreene. I don't have an Aurelus Goreene Ultra, but I do have an Aquos one because. It came in a 3-pack, and it was pretty cool. And I like Aquos Goreene. He's probably one of my harder ones to close, just because he doesn't like to stay closed. But I like him quite a bit. And again, you have the eye of Goreene on that, and that's the sort of idea, because he's kind of a Cyclops too, like Cycloid. And even though he's quite a bit stubbier, and he's also got like this huge backpack, but that's also part of his actual design, so it doesn't really bother me. So it's basically just like a really chunky Pegatrix. Overall, I really like Pegatrix. Rairazu's okay, and then Cycloid is also pretty cool. So my favorite out of them is obviously the Pegatrix, but Cycloid is number 2, and then Rairazu's number 3. But that's in literally reverse order for like competitive. Because Rairaz would definitely be the best one to use in any decks, and then Cycloid, and then Pegatrix. Pegatrix Goreene might be fun in like a gimmick deck though, just to mess around with fusions. Everyone just using all fusions or something, just to I don't know, just a little, just to futz with it. Well, I believe that concludes the review. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the hocus pocus. I don't know. Maybe I'll make another video. Maybe I won't. But if I do, I hope you stick around for it. Goodbye.